हम चाय की किटली पे बैठते थे और 10-5 रुपए की चाय और बन खाते खाते तो वो पॉकेट मनी की हालत खराब होती थी. हाउ टू फील बेटर एंड दैट टच माई लाइफ एंड दैट टर्निंग पॉइंट केम इन माई लाइफ.
All the builders, all the women, everyone, and they took different pledges.
अभी तक मैंने किसी को मिठाई या चाय नहीं पिलाई है, पैसा दूर की बात.
And the first chairperson for that body was Mr. Ratan Tata himself. So that's needless to say, it's a huge position that you are filling the shoes.
Yeah, we have celebrated the entire green building week.
क्वालिटी आपने कितना दिया, आप कितने हम्बल हो, आपकी इंटीग्रिटी कितनी है, आपका कस्टमर CRM रिस्पॉन्स कैसा है.
I have learned so much from him because, especially for CREDAI, as a woman, you have to do something in this industry. You have to that kind of team also. So
As a volunteer or just a small member, I introduced. मैं खुद गया and मैंने सबको बताया. That was a start as a joint secretary or member in a local association. ऐसा कोई एक बिजनेस आप बताइए कि आपकी 3rd-4th जनरेशन को आप दिखा पाओगे. मैं मेरे बच्चों को क्या बोलूँगा, कौन से बिजनेस से मैं आया हूँ. Do we
the people are seeing women as a doing CSR activity and labor welfare.
तो ग्रैंडफादर के पास गया, दादा ये हो गया है, and I literally cried. So, the narrative of quality life of this government and honorable Prime Minister wants to achieve a developed India status by 2047. For that, we are working. We are a small contributor in that path.
It's got as big as it can get. Today we have with us not just a developer in the city, but also a great personality at the national level. Let's welcome Mr. Jaxay Shah, the name that hardly needs any introduction and one of my favorite personalities of the industry. Mr. Jaxay Shah is the chairperson of the Quality Council of India, an autonomous body of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. He is also the founder, chairman and managing director of Savvy Group of Companies, a professional construction company. He is also the former chairman of CREDAI India, the apex body of real estate developers in India. Jaxay Bhai stands as an advisor and mentor at the Farm Easy, which offers 1 lakh plus medicines and health products in various categories across the country. He is the founder of Kensville Golf and Country Club, Savvy Swaraj Sports Academy, and a trustee of LD College of Engineering Alumni Association, as well as Jyot NGO. Let's have a conversation with this stellar personality. Jaxay bhai, what a privilege, what an honor to have you at our office. What a conversation. Aap jaisi personality at our office is a huge compliment for us.
Oh no, Anand, thank you so much. First of all, let me confess के मैं इतना late आया because of my schedule and traveling. I could not see you, I could not come you. But I still remember कि मैं जब पहली बार यहाँ आया था, that after the COVID, I think so.
Right before COVID.
Right before the COVID, and then we had a coffee here at your terrace. A beautiful office you have, beautiful setup you have.
Thank you so very much. Truly appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much, Jaxay bhai. Jaxay bhai, to start the conversation, I have this one question. Please tell us about your family background, and please tell us about how did you come into real estate journey.
So have you seen that movie Trishul? So I don't want to dramatize the things. I don't want to be cheesy also, but it resembles with my journey also sometimes. And इतनी बार मैं बोल चुका हूँ with these things. But seriously, I am from born and brought up in Ahmedabad. My father, grandfather, all are from humble background. And my father had and my grandfather had a cloth, the agency, the cloth merchant,
right.
3rd generation.
Right.
But I didn't want to go to that field. So I studied in St. James School. And then after 12th, I got 2nd highest in biology those days. And I got admission in BJ Medical without voice in those days. आप समझ सकते हो कि पूरे फैमिली में पहला डॉक्टर, और वो भी हम्बल बैकग्राउंड था. इतना तो था नहीं कि भी यार मैं कुछ कर पाऊंगा या बिजनेस के लिए पैसा है. सो दैट वाज बिफोर दैट आई हैड अ फैसिनेशन कि भी अहमदाबाद स्काईलाइन बिल्डिंग्स वो तो दिमाग में ऑलरेडी था. तो उस टाइम तो सिविल कंस्ट्रक्शन में इंजीनियरिंग में जाना इज़ लाइक पनिशमेंट, जैसे बोलते हैं जिसको कहीं नहीं मिलता है एडमिशन, वो सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में जाएगा.
करेक्ट.
सो आई तो डिसाइड आई डोंट वांट टू गो टू बीजे मेडिकल. आई डिडंट वांट टू गो टू मैकेनिकल. उस टाइम नडियाद IC में मिलता था, मोडासा इलेक्ट्रिकल में जो मुझे एडमिशन सेंट्रलाइज एडमिशन था. सो वहाँ एडमिशन में गया एंड आई टोल्ड, तो दे वर वेरी लड़के आपको IC कंप्यूटर कौन सी ब्रांच में जा रहा है, कंप्यूटर IC इलेक्ट्रिकल. उन्होंने सर मुझे ये सिविल इंजीनियर. दैट वाज वन ऑफ माय फर्स्ट एडमिशन इन दैट दोज कि भी कोई सिविल इंजीनियर अभी लेने आया है, बाकी लास्ट मेरिट में कोई सिविल इंजीनियरिंग लेने आएगा. पर मेरा मुझे सिविल इंजीनियर जाना है। तो बोले तो पागल है, खड्डे में गिर रहा है। मैंने बोला मुझे तो क्या आपके मतलब दूर दूर रिश्ते में या फादर या कोई और फ्रेंड सर्कल, डू यू हैव समबडी फ्रॉम द रियल एस्टेट बैकग्राउंड? मैंने बोला कोई नहीं है, किसी का कोई रियल एस्टेट का सब। तो कि यू आई विल नॉट लेट यू गो टू सिविल इंजीनियरिंग, यू आर गेटिंग इन मेडिसिन विदाउट डोनेशन, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला। ही कॉल्ड माई फादर एंड दोस इज
to change your mind.
आफ्टर द एंड इन द रिसेस टाइम।
Okay.
तो पापा ने बोला कि कहाँ हो? मैंने बोला पापा मैं तो एडमिशन के लिए आया हूँ। दोस्त तो हम चले आते थे ऐसे ही कि ना पापा, तो कि आपका लड़का तो मतलब खड्डे में गिर रहा है, उनको मिल रहा है यहाँ, और ये जा रहा है सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में। मैंने पापा मुझे सिविल इंजीनियरिंग करना है। आपने बोला
Which also is a big deal.
so that was the first thing. Then we got the freedom, and every freedom and every power comes with the responsibility.
Correct.
The famous dialogue which है वही
Spider-Man.
Yeah. तो ये तो थी क्योंकि यार पापा ने बोला है अभी जाना पड़ेगा। तो that was the first thing that I got that, and then 4 years माँ होइसे that 4 years LD Engineering College they had the course. But before graduation, that the pressure in my mind, I didn't have the background के my father or grandfather had that money to invest in the civil engineering.
Okay.
But track record, because we had a joint family, track record was so bad because in college time or second year, third year, those days people were investing in ये शेयर बाजार में कि आज 200 शेयर लिए 100 गए 200 गए।
Especially गुजरात.
तो यार हम चाय की किडली पे बैठते थे, वो 5 रुपए की चाय और बन खाते खाते तो वो पॉकेट मनी की हालत खराब होती थी। तो हर रोज़ कोई दोस्त आता था, बोलता था कि आज मैंने 1000 रुपया कमाया, 2000 कमाया। मैंने बोला ये क्या हो रहा है? ऐसा 6-8 महीना चला। आई वॉज सो फ्रस्ट्रेटेड क्योंकि वो स्कूटर भी कभी कभी पेट्रोल की टंकी में नहीं होता था, तो वो उसको लेके जाते थे दोस्त डेज। तो मैंने बोला आज भी मैं 100 शेयर लेता हूँ। आई डोंट वांट टू गिव द कंपनीज नेम एंड द एनीबॉडी व्हाट। क्या हुआ, जैसे ही 100 शेयर लिए गिरना शुरू हुआ। उस टाइम वो आप उसको इंटरेस्ट भर के आप उसको प्रोलॉन्ग कर सकते थे अगर आपके पास पैसा नहीं है। पैसा तो था नहीं, वो तो खाली ट्रेडिंग था।
करेक्ट।
मैं कर नहीं पाया फिर तो इतना फ्यूचर ऑफ समथिंग उसको डब्बा वब्बा से जो भी बोल रहे थे। तो मैं तो गया वापस। तो आई हैड अ गुड रिलेशन विद माई ग्रैंडफादर, दो आई वॉज नॉट दैट वोकल एंड देन मतलब ओपन माइंड विद माई फादर, बट बिकॉज वी आर 4 जनरेशन इन 1 हाउस। तो ग्रैंडफादर के पास गया, दादा ये हो गया है, एंड आई लिटरली क्राइड। तो ही लाफ्ड। मैंने बोला आज तो मार पड़ने वाली है, लेकिन आई एम सो हैप्पी कि आज तुमने शेयर बाजार में इतने रुपये हुए। मैं पैसा तो दे देता हूँ, लेकिन आई एम सो हैप्पी। लेसन लर्न। एंड देन ही टुक मी टू द वन ऑफ द कॉस्टलीस्ट रेस्टोरेंट फॉर चाय एंड कर्लेस। दोस्त जिस तो खाली एनिवर्सरी बर्थडे में इतनी बड़ी रेस्टोरेंट में जाते थे लोग। तो आई दादा आप क्या मतलब कर रहे थे? कहने बिकॉज मैं आपको अभी ले जा रहा हूँ, यू विल रिमेंबर फॉर अ लाइफ।
So inspiring.
So life is all about the celebrating success and tolerating failures. And I would tell you how to fail better. So life is all about how to fail better. And that touched my life, and that the turning point came in my life. So that track record was not good. Then before 4th year completion of the degree, I started bunking class 2, 3 and then going to the sites, learning from the contractor. कारीगर के साथ बैठे हैं, बीड़ी चाय पिया, उनके साथ बोला not me, but क्या पैसा आप ये करो मुझे सिखाओ। That I started. तो मुझे पता था कि मुझे तो कुछ करना है, मुझे तो और कोई बैकग्राउंड तो
डेवलपर। यस।
एंड द फर्स्ट प्लॉट वी परचेज, क्योंकि वो स्टोरी में अभी आपके पास आता हूँ 30 वाला, वो टेनेंट थे काउ शेफर्ड एंड ऑल, जो हमारे यहाँ गुजराती में रबारी कहते हैं, रबार ने चोपड़ा ने बधाना लोगों ने ત્યાં આગળ બધાના। So 1/3 price those days we were getting that plot, and I need a 5 lakhs rupees for that token of the land.
Right.
And वो बोल रहे थे कैसे करोगे? And because को तो फैमिली में जाना पड़ेगा, जॉइंट फैमिली, और ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड तो खराब ही था। तो अगेन मैं गया ग्रैंडफादर के पास कि मुझे पैसा चाहिए। तो बोले कि ठीक है मैं आपको पैसा दे रहा हूँ। बाकी लोग बोले कि ये क्या कर रहा, अभी तो शेयर बाजार में इतना बड़ा ये कह नहीं। आई the conference, and then that was the first soft loan was given, and then वहाँ पर 2 महीना ऑफिस चलाया under the tree, and that एल्यूमिनियम बैग जो आपको स्कूल में ले जाते थे उसमें चेक बुक बैक बुक, 2 महीना वहाँ रहे, खाली करवाया, and that was the first team real estate project, residence project, that was the Sakangs behind the core house, Parimal Garden, 4th floor.
Nice.
That is आपने जो पूछा इसका मैं
The starting point of
starting
your
point of the
savvy journey.
Yes, that was not a savvy also. उस टाइम तो मतलब जैसे तीन दोस्त काम कर रहे हैं, किसी का ये
No brand name.
नथिंग
Right.
वो ब्रोशर भी प्रिंटिंग प्रेस में जाओ, लिखो क्रिएटिव, उसको स्क्रीन प्रिंटिंग कराओ, देन आर्किटेक्ट के घर बैसो, प्लान कराओ, फिर कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफिस जाओ, फिर रेवेन्यू ऑफिस जाओ, तलाटी के वहाँ जाओ. Those days, so you know, I am talking about this 93, 94.
There's nothing called professionalism was there in real estate industry.
Nothing.
उन दिनों. Correct. दक्षित भाई, needless to say, savvy construction आज एक बहुत बड़ा नाम है. आपने बहुत सारे projects किए हैं. Which is one project in like hindsight that is the most emotional to you, जिससे आपके हार्ट से सबसे ज्यादा नजदीक है?
See, that's the fun and beauty of this real estate project. We leave our footmark on earth for the 100 years. ऐसा कोई एक बिजनेस आप बताइए कि आपकी थर्ड फोर्थ जनरेशन को आप दिखा पाओगे. ओनली रियल एस्टेट. अगर आपने 1 किलो सोना ले लिया तो आप रास्ते में सबको थोड़ी दिखाओगे.
Correct.
या आपने शेयर बाजार में पैसा कमा लिया.
Correct.
यू नॉट एबल. और फैक्ट्री और वॉच फैक्ट्री और मैकेनिक, द ओनली द बिजनेस रियल एस्टेट के आप अपने पोते को भी ये बताओगे ये है. सो ऑल बिल्डिंग्स, इसके अलग लैंग्वेज, अलग फैब्रिक, अलग एसेंस होता है.
Correct.
But the close to are my matlab it was a two project, to be very frank. One was a flagship project, was Convenor Golf and Country Club, and second Chapter 5.
Right.
Because एक जुनून था मन में कि कुछ अलग करना है. Because Chapter 5 was the first tallest tower of Gujarat.
Correct.
And Convenor was the first biggest township of Gujarat those days, 900 acre, जो आज भी कभी 900 acre हुआ नहीं है.
Right.
And वो दोनों के अलग I would say challenges थे, दोनों के अलग dynamics थे.
Right.
So these two projects are very close to my heart.
And still they are a landmark of the industry.
आनंद जी, उस टाइम 70 मीटर कैसे करना है किसी को पता नहीं था. 40 मीटर वो 24 मीटर के मकान होते थे.
Correct.
फायर लेडर नहीं है.
45 meter was considered a high rise.
Yes.
Correct.
फायर लेडर नहीं है तो फायर लेडर के साथ फायर ऑफिसर के पास जाना, कहाँ से नॉर्वे, कहाँ से लाना है ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, फिर उसको फायर एस्केप कैसे करना है, रेफ्यूज कैसे करना है, एक टावर की क्या मार्जिन क्या होता है, फायर टेंडर कैसे घूमते हैं, स्ट्रक्चरल इंजीनियर कहाँ से आते हैं, फसाड ग्लेजिंग जो है वो कैसे करते हैं. दैट वाज द चैलेंज दोज डेज. एंड इन कैंसविल अगेन 5 million square yard land, 100% local consent, not a single square yard
Dispute.
land. No, from government, from voucher or from dispute land. सारा चीज 2000 farmers, 200 brokers and 50 politicians local.
सबको साथ में लेकर चल के.
So we stayed at around 3-4 years there to consolidate that place.
Right.
So these two projects just give you answer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they absolutely, as I just said, that they still are talked about projects in Ahmedabad. Jaxay bhai, you have been a past president at CREDAI India, the national body of CREDAI. और आप आज भी you are involved with them, you are playing active roles there. How CREDAI, you and CREDAI together are doing betterment for real estate industry?
इसमें क्या हुआ आनंद जी, जब गुजरात में अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई डोंट वांट टू रिमेंबर नाउ एंड टेलिंग, बट दोज डेज गुजरात वाज tarnished very badly and issue were blown out of proportion, like some of the riots, some of the that earthquake. जितना भी गुजरात में हुआ कहीं ना कहीं, मतलब मैं उनको बताऊं कि गलत तरीके से डेवलपर को पोर्ट्रेट किया गया इन पब्लिक आई और एवरीवेयर. और वो कहीं ना कहीं चुप रहा, टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, कि यार हम ये बिजनेस कर रहे हैं जो सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट बिजनेस आफ्टर द एग्रीकल्चर, जो सर्विस एंड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री का ब्रांड है और जिसके ऊपर 300 इंडस्ट्री डिपेंड करती हैं, जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी देती है और ब्यूटिफिकेशन को सिटी को देता है. इतना अच्छा बिजनेस है, लेकिन हमको जैसे गैंगस्टर या फिर वो आप जो माफियाज, लैंड ग्रैबर्स और ऐसे, एंड वी वर नॉट वेलकम बाय द अथॉरिटी, वी वर नॉट वेलकम बाय द पॉलिटिशियन ब्यूरोक्रेट्स. मतलब छुप के जाना, मिलना, यार अभी मत आना, शाम को आना, या फिर अलग कैबिन में हो. सो वी वे तो इतना चुपता था कि मैं मेरे बच्चों को क्या बोलूँगा, कौन से बिजनेस से मैं आया हूँ. आर वी स्मगलर्स?
Builders like were considered like that, correct?
50% टैक्स टू गवर्नमेंट ट्रेजरी. तो कहीं ना कहीं चुपता था. इतना सारा हो गया तो हमने बोला कि लेट्स स्टार्ट सम एक्टिविटी. गाइड था बिकॉज वो तो बहुत, लेकिन वो कहीं ना कहीं एक जगह पर बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ऑल सिचुएशन वो कहीं कॉर्नर में पुश हो गया और उसको अलग तरीके से, आपको पता है कि जब हमको कोई रिप्रेजेंट करना था गवर्नमेंट में तो हम गायक के लेटर पेड पे नहीं कर सकते थे।
ओके,
हमको ज़्यादा था जीआई से, हमको ज़्यादा था आर्किटेक्ट एसोसिएशन के लेटर पेड पे हमारी मांगे देना था। तो अभी को कर्णावती वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन हुआ था कि हम कोई अगर मांग डेवलपर करना चाहता है तो वो लेटर पेड पे करेंगे। सो मेरा क्रेडाई में मेरा इन्वॉल्वमेंट करीब 20-25 साल से ज़्यादा हो गया। आई केम एंड देन एक सीमेंट का, देन इम्पैक्ट फीस का काफ़ी आंदोलन हुआ। आई वॉज एज अ वॉल्टियर और मैं जस्ट अ स्मॉल मेंबर। आई इंट्रोड्यूस, मैं खुद गया एंड मैंने सबको बताया। दैट वॉज अ स्टार्ट एज अ जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी और मेंबर इन अ लोकल एसोसिएशन। एंड देन तो क्रेडाई अहमदाबाद प्रेसिडेंट, क्रेडाई गुजरात प्रेसिडेंट, सबका 2-2 साल टर्म होता है। देन 2 terms वाइस प्रेसिडेंट नेशनल, देन अ प्रेसिडेंट, no, then a president-elect, then president, then chairman. And I am lucky that I could contribute some of the biggest disruption in a real estate industry in India. RERA formation, RERA drafting, RERA table हुआ पार्लियामेंट में, affordable housing policy, CLSS, GST, उसके पहले नोटबंदी.
All major revolution development was during your
I was
presence.
fortunate. And I am fortunate for having such a great team also. उस टाइम तो सैलरी का पैसा नहीं था एसोसिएशन में, सैलरी का पैसा नहीं था। अगर सैलरी करनी है तो हम वेल विशर 5-5 हज़ार रुपये के एसोसिएशन में मेंबर बनाते थे, जिसका कोई बैकग्राउंड चेक नहीं था। दैट वाज द थिंग, एंड सेम थिंग नेशनल में भी था। सो देन तो काफ़ी हुआ, आपको पता है, आई डोंट वांट टू गो टू डिटेल। फिर एक्टिविटी हुआ, मतलब फॉरेन टूर, आई ओपनर जैसा हुआ। देन वन हो भी नेटवर्किंग डिनर, नेटवर्किंग सेमिनार्स हुए। उसके बाद बेस्ट अवार्ड शो, बिल्डिंग शो, प्रॉपर्टी शो फर्स्ट हुआ मेरे टाइम,
राइट,
कि सब तो बैंक्स करती थी।
करेक्ट,
काफ़ी चीज़ें हुए। एंड देन आई वाज, इट्स समथिंग कि एक ऑफकोर्स हमारे लिए तो कमाना है, फैमिली के करना, लेकिन अगर सोसाइटी के लिए नहीं किया तो देन देयर इज नो यूज ऑफ
your own industry, correct, who's given you such a nice that career. Just wanted to mention that we also run this TREC conversation just to remove that image of developers कि we developers यानी मेरा पैसा लेके चले जाएंगे and they will not respond, and it is not the case anymore, and that's the reason we run this conversation also for the public in general to know. Jaxay bhai, you're multifaceted in your profession and your involvements. You are a chairperson currently with Quality Council of India. And the first chairperson for that body was Mr. Ratan Tata himself. So that's needless to say, it's a huge position that you are filling the shoes. And just tell us, how does this body improve the quality of all 140 crore Indians?
So then I was called by the ministry, and then constitutionally Honorable PM picks the chairman of Quality Council of India. I feel so humbled, and I was literally in a pressure. And first time I was called, I am being selected.
Huge compliment
by the Honorable Prime Minister. And then I just Googled it, the full form of QCA, to be in the front of Minister Piyush Goyal ji, because he is our nodal agency.
Right.
And then after coming back, I just Google it, opening the website, and have seen the ambit of QCA, what they are doing. So that was the first thing. And just to tell you about what QCI is doing, so there is a mandate in every country about the quality of the product, of course for the manufacturing and the service industry. And now the government, this government is thinking of quality of life for the citizen also. So आप एक पकड़िए, quality is not only कि आपकी प्रोडक्ट कैसी है, that's the manufacturing part. अब क्वालिटी है सर्विस में आपको कॉर्पोरेशन में सर्विस कैसी मिल रही है, आपका होटल में सर्विस कैसी मिल रही है, that's the सर्विस पार्ट। आपको ई कॉमर्स में कैसे आपको घर पे पहुंचाया जाता है सामान। एंड द थर्ड थिंग इज क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ, दैट्स क्वालिटी मिशन, क्वालिटी ऑफ एयर, क्वालिटी ऑफ वाटर, क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ, ईज ऑफ लिविंग, स्मार्ट सिटीज, नल से जल, जेड, जीरो इफेक्ट, जीरो डिफेक्ट. There are other programs like NABET that looks after the small village Anganwadis. So there is I think a whole big buffet, the narrative of quality life of this government and Honorable Prime Minister who wants to achieve a developed India status by 2047.
Right.
For that, we are working. We are a small contributor in that path and that journey.
What a vision. Very nice. So all these, the facilities or services for Indian citizens, you said, is being monitored by Quality Council of India.
Yes. So that's a third party assessment.
Right.
जैसे स्वच्छता अभियान था,
Okay.
वर्ल्ड बिगेस्ट स्वच्छता अभियान was done by QCI. World
Okay.
biggest. We have worked in close to 5,000 local bodies.
Right.
And we took 1 crore pictures of total India कि कैसे हो रहा है, उसका ग्रेडिंग कैसे हो रहा है.
So finally, basically you're the auditors of how the
Yeah.
process is functioning.
Third, and
Brilliant.
it's come under purview of RTI.
Right.
It comes under purview of CAG. It's a non-profit organization.
Right.
One arm's length with the government, though it is a government.
Right.
So that's a mandate we have, that you have to observe, you have to independently, without prejudice, see government, semi-government, corporation, ULB, and the corporates and industry कि क्या हो रहा है. तो उसका without prejudice उसका grading
It's a huge hat that you're wearing, absolutely.
Very
It's very highly commendable. Jakshay bhai, I've heard you talking about your vision about real estate market of Ahmedabad and Gujarat, Vision 2040. And I would want our people also to know if you can just shed some light on that.
So that came in mind. Again, I am repeating 2006 में मैं था CREDAI Ahmedabad, those time गायल का president. So वो दिमाग में था कि अहमदाबाद में कोई इन्वेस्ट नहीं करता. By some of the reason, I don't want to narrate again.
Correct.
So we did a road show, go ahead, and me and my office bearer did a road show जो गवर्नमेंट को करना था उस टाइम. अलग अलग क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ द सोसाइटी, जैसे गीत सेठी जी, एन वी वसानी सर, देन वी हैड समथिंग फ्रॉम द बीवी दोषी सर, फ्रॉम कल्चर साइड कोई. तो ऐसे लोगों को कि अहमदाबाद में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. वाइब्रेंट गुजरात तो हुआ. देन वी वेंट टू अदर सिटीज कि अहमदाबाद में आके इन्वेस्ट करो. तो दैट कमिंग माई माइंड. तो लगा कि यार अहमदाबाद में क्या स्ट्रेंथ है. सो अहमदाबाद डजंट हैव द नेचुरल बैरियर लाइक बॉम्बे. समुद्र, खाड़ी, रिवर नहीं है, माउंटेन नहीं है, सो लैंड अवेलेबिलिटी है. Ahmedabad doesn't have the political barrier like NCR. कि एक तरफ हरियाणा, दिल्ली एंड देन वी हैव उत्तर प्रदेश. तो दैट कन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं है अर्बन इश्यू सॉल्व करने के लिए. एंड अहमदाबाद इज अ मक्का ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर ऑल्सो.
Right.
All the leading architects have worked in international architects have worked in Ahmedabad, and all leading architects of Ahmedabad has worked internationally.
Okay.
अहमदाबाद आप देख रहे हो. So अहमदाबाद में वो भी है, नो-हाउ भी है.
Right.
One of the highest cement factories, aggregate available है, sand है, tiles है. तो whatever material you have, good quality that you have.
Correct.
Electricity, fantastic.
Correct.
Hardly 8 minutes a year power failure.
One of the best electric.
Water
cities
also, good
available.
quality of water.
Yeah.
So all the social economic parameters and social facilities you had there.
Correct.
क्या हुआ? Because of the political leadership अच्छा नहीं मिला है. 1960 में जब मुंबई महाराष्ट्र में चला गया, गुजरात से चला गया, तो गुजरात को कभी इतना वेटेज मिला नहीं. बहुत कम चीफ मिनिस्टर्स आए बिफोर नरेंद्र मोदी जी कि उसको सही मायने पे जस्टिस मिले.
Right.
एंड नाउ अहमदाबाद वाज डिप्राइव्ड. सब कुछ था. तो हमने क्या किया, आपका क्वेश्चन में आता हूँ मैं. 2006 में 20 विजन 2020 हमने डिक्लेयर किया.
Right.
2006 में सेमिनार्स किया. तब तो डेवलपर सेमिनार तो भूल जाओ, कोई भी इकट्ठे भी नहीं होते थे.
Correct.
एंड देन वी हैड अ होल डे. देन वी कॉल द अर्बन लोकल बॉडीज कमिश्नर, पुलिस कमिश्नर, म्यूनिसिपल कमिश्नर, अर्बन मिनिस्टर, अर्बन सेक्रेटरी, देन अदर क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी, सारे NGO, आर्किटेक्ट, सब मिला के एक दिन का वर्कशॉप. तो उसमें हमने रखा कि 2020 में क्या होगा अहमदाबाद में. 2020 में तो मैंने बोला 2020 में अहमदाबाद में BRTS होगा. पीपल आर लाफिंग. 2020 से पहले अहमदाबाद में मेट्रो होगा. पीपल आर लाफिंग. 2020 पहले अहमदाबाद में रिवर फ्रंट होगा. पीपल विल लाफिंग. तो ये सब चीज़ें हमने बोला. फिर क्या हुआ, माई सन आर्यन टोल्ड मी 2018 कि पापा आपने जो बोला था 2020 सब कुछ हो गया है.
तो अब क्या?
टाइवर्स मुझे तब तक वो हो रहा है ऐसा था कि तब तक रियलाइज हिट हुआ. And then came in my mind, because I was one of the first in gift, because I had a great blind faith in the Honorable Prime Minister vision and this dedication. तो मुझे गिफ्ट में कुछ करना है. So then again गिफ्ट में हुआ. आपको भी मैंने इनवाइट किया था आपके दोस्तों और टीम के साथ कि भी 2040 में क्या होगा. मैंने बोला ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं कोई भविष्यवाणी या फिर ज्योतिष ऐसा हो, बट आई कैन हैव अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीफ एंड विद द कंटेंट एंड द मेरिट के अहमदाबाद डिजर्व्स, गुजरात डिजर्व्स कि ये हो सकता है. एंड इट्स अ कर्मा ऑल्सो. आप पहले सोने की चिड़िया इंडिया था, वन ऑफ द 20% GDP ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. फिर धीरे धीरे थ्राइविंग स्टेज से सस्टेनेबिलिटी भी आ गया. देन सस्टेनेबिलिटी से सर्वाइवल आ गया, एंड सर्वाइवल के बाद रोटी कपड़े का भी फाफा हो गया इंडिया को, आपको पता होगा। एंड शास्त्री जी ने बोला कि जय जवान जय। सो फ्रॉम दोज डेज द कर्मा फ्रॉम दैट सर्वाइवल अगेंस्ट सस्टेनेबिलिटी आया। मनमोहन जी ने रिफॉर्म्स किए, देन नरेंद्र मोदी रेजिम में हमने ये थ्राइव कर रहे हैं, कर्मा हुआ पूरा। एंड नाउ अहमदाबाद इज ऑन दैट कर्मा ग्राउंड ऑल्सो। वी आर ऑन दैट कस्प, वी आर ऑन दैट आई वुड से क्लिक मोमेंट तो नहीं बोलूँगा, लेकिन वी आर इन द स्वीट पॉइंट। अहमदाबाद कैन हैव, सो नाउ अहमदाबाद क्या कर सकते हैं? अहमदाबाद एवरीथिंग अहमदाबाद हैज, एवरीथिंग। टाउन प्लानिंग सबसे बेस्ट है, आप देखिए द डिस्टेंस वॉक टू वर्क
is the best possible in Ahmedabad as considering it's a metro.
और वो भी आप पढ़ने भी के बाद सबको पता चला। तो कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग, ईज ऑफ लिविंग बेस्ट इन अहमदाबाद सबको पता चल गया। लेकिन अहमदाबाद में क्या था कि एपेटाइट नहीं था, कि मिल मालिक्स है, 600 साल पुराना है, देन रिलीफ रोड की इकोनॉमी आश्रम रोड पे आ रही है, आश्रम रोड की इकोनॉमी आ रही है, एसजी रोड की इकोनॉमी आ रही है, रिंग रोड। तो कभी बाहर से, स्टेट के बाहर से पैसा नहीं आया, एनआरजी थोड़े थोड़े आते थे। तो दैट वो क्या ट्रेडर्स हब था। लेकिन फार्मा, इंजीनियरिंग, ऑटोमोबाइल, बिकॉज ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एंडेवर्स काफ़ी लोग बाहर से इन्वेस्टमेंट आता रहा, तो अहमदाबाद की एक स्ट्रेंथ आ गई कि भाई यहाँ भी पैसे आप रोक सकते हो। फिर मेरे टाइम तो स्क्वायर यार्ड पे रेट था, मैंने घर घर जाके ऑफिस जाके बोला कि स्क्वायर फीट पे रेट होने चाहिए, कि भाई नडियाद में और बड़ौदा में, महसाना में स्क्वायर फीट पे हैं, राजकोट में भी 200 स्क्वायर यार्ड हम बोलते थे, तो 1800 स्क्वायर फीट का प्लॉट 200 स्क्वायर छोटा लगता था, ठीक है। और आप उसको 5000 स्क्वायर यार्ड पे बेचते थे, वो 500 स्क्वायर फीट, मतलब 5000 इतना ज्यादा लगता था। पूरा पैराडाइम, मतलब वो पैराडॉक्स था,
पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज हो गया।
तो दैट आई कुड डू दैट के स्क्वायर फीट पे हुआ। तो अहमदाबाद तो ऑलरेडी था दैट। तो 2040 हमने क्या लिखा कि 2040 बिकॉज नाउ यू हैव ए प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर, यू हैव ऑनरेबल होम मिनिस्टर इन द पॉलिटिकल एट्रोनाइजन यू हैव। जैसे ગુજરાતીમાં બોલે છે મોસાળમાં મા પીર છે,
રાઈટ,
કે તમારી પાસે હવે you have that opportunity, Gujarat and Ahmedabad, you can have it. So who are gift?
Correct.
Then Ahmedabad and Dholera.
Right.
So that's again a tri-city, that strength you have.
Correct.
Dholera city का size is double than Delhi city.
It's that big. Okay.
And GIF you know, उसके बारे में बोला। तो 2040 में क्या होना चाहिए कि 2040 में जो IT फिनटेक जो अहमदाबाद गुजराती के ब्लड में है, दैट मस्ट बी अ मिस अगेंस्ट द हैदराबाद बैंगलोर। तो वो अभी बिकॉज सम ऑफ द मैनी रीजंस वो गिफ्ट नाउ कैन पूरा कर सकता है। तो 2040 पहले अहमदाबाद की जो स्ट्रेंथ है, तो अहमदाबाद एयरपोर्ट दूसरा हो रहा है, स्टेशन पूरा हो रहा है, अहमदाबाद बुलेट ट्रेन, अहमदाबाद Mumbai.
Correct.
You will reach in 3 hours from BKC to GIFT.
Right.
Before 3 hours. Correct. With the connection of the metro.
Correct.
So that connection in Ahmedabad can become a commercial suburb of Bombay. And that will be complementary to both.
Correct.
ऐसा नहीं है यार बॉम्बे को कम फायदा और अहमदाबाद को ज्यादा है।
The synergy will be established both ways.
Absolutely. So that is there. And now the most important part is Olympic. जो मैंने 1 साल पहले, तो लोगों को यार कि थोड़ा ज़्यादा रेटोरिक हो रहा है, but I was in strong conviction because I had great faith in this nation of India now. तो अगर ओलंपिक आ गया, तो कैन यू थिंक, ओलंपिक का मैं आपको छोटा सा उदाहरण दूँ, सारे ओलंपिक जो पेरिस और सब जगह जो हुआ है, इनोग्रेशन में हाईएस्ट कैपेसिटी इन इनोग्रल फंक्शन वाज 18,000 to 20,000 स्पेक्टेटर्स। अब नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम में कितने लोग आ सकते हैं?
More than 1 lakh.
ऐसे 3 और स्टेडियम होंगे।
Okay.
एंड रेफरीज, कोच, सारी टीम्स मिला के 10 साल में चालू हो जाएंगे। तो कैन यू थिंक अहमदाबाद कौन से ग्रोथ ट्रेजेक्टरी पे होगा?
Bring a lot of infrastructure, lot of global attention also to the city.
और लोग इसका ये भी बोल रहे हैं कि यार जहाँ जहाँ ओलंपिक इतना सारा हो जाता है उसको क्या होगा, फिर कैसे उसको सस्टेन करेंगे, इतना सारा। इज नॉट दैट नाउ। यू हैव कबड्डी IPL, you have a badminton IPL, you have a young youth Olympics, you have Commonwealth also. There are so many things. It's called a sports entertainment and education entertainment in this country and city. वो इतना कॉम्प्लीमेंट होगा। एक खाली महात्मा मंदिर हो गया तो लोगों को लगता है कैसे होगा, एक स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी इतना बड़ा हो गया तो उसका पैसा कहाँ से आएगा,
रिवर फ्रंट कैसे होगा,
ये सब हो गया, उसका खर्चा भी निकल, पीपल आर एंजॉइंग द फ्रूट्स ऑल्सो।
करेक्ट।
सो ओलंपिक that will be sustainable and then अहमदाबाद को अलग ग्रोथ ट्रेजेक्टरी पे ले जाएगा बिकॉज सारी चीजें ऑलरेडी थी। अफोर्डेबिलिटी, आई वुड से क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ education institutes, one of the best education institutes.
Correct.
You have highest airstrips, connections, road connectivity, ports, private and government. So what you need? 1600 kilometer coastal highway, and now you have wine and dine facility. You start with a gift.
Correct.
That was the only missing part
Correct.
for the social life and evening life.
Right. And that has brought a lot of attention to Gift City, and the spikes of the real estate sales is also we are seeing in that.
And a DMRC corridor.
Right.
So what you want now? What we want? There will be no complaint. आपको जितना काम करना है करिए.
Right.
The zero पीछे होगा ना, उसका कोई वैल्यू प्रॉफिट लेस बने नहीं होगा. किसी ने 1000 करोड़ 2000 10,000 करोड़ का बिजनेस किया. What मायने रखेगा क्वालिटी आपने कितना दिया, आप कितने हम्बल हो, आपकी इंटीग्रिटी कितनी है, आपका कस्टमर CRM रिस्पॉन्स कैसा है, आप उसको कैसे सस्टेन करते हो, आपका ESG एनवायरमेंट सस्टेनेबिलिटी गवर्नेंस कैसा होगा. That will fathom your success.
Very profound what you just said.
And then that will be calculated. किसी का पैसा कितना कमा रहा है वो भूल जाएंगे लोग. बॉम्बे में किसको पता है, हांगकांग में, सिंगापुर में कौन कितना कमा रहा है. But who is giving back to the society?
Correct.
Who is giving back to this mother earth?
Right. Because beyond a point, money will not bring you happiness. The other things will give you a lot of gratification of
wealth
life.
is yours, not the natural resources.
Correct.
तो कौन क्या कर रहा है, जैसे आप कर रहे हो. You have your own business, आनंद जी. आपको ये करने की जरूरत कहाँ थी? But you have that passion, you have that vision also.
Right.
Not many people have that.
Thank you so much.
So no, this is a real kind of a service to the nation and the society and your industry.
Right.
And that's what we are meant for.
Thank you so much. Brilliant. So Jakshay bhai, your vision for 2040 is very, very promising for Ahmedabad and Gujarat, and obviously that contributes to the nation as well. Gift City, which was conceptualized long time back, and it's already being talked about at the global level, not just at the national level. Tell us something about Gift City. What's your vision now? Where it is going? It's already gone very far.
आपके सारे दर्शकों को गिफ्ट क्या है पता ही होगा. I would just think it's a first operational smart city.
Right.
Operational smart city. I think more than 10 years.
Right.
कि जहाँ पर टैप वाटर पोर्टेबल वाटर हो. जब हम यूरोप में जाते हैं क्या
नल से पानी पी लेते हैं.
So that already here last 10 years किसी को पता नहीं है.
Right.
You have district cooling.
Right.
You have a garbage collection at the 90 km per hour.
Speed, automated.
Per hour, automatically.
Right.
And that has been converted into manure in the same campus.
Right.
You have a metro bullet connection also.
Right.
You have the best standard, the SOPs, as good as Singapore.
Right.
In the gift.
Right.
You have all the permission in under one roof. सारे टाउनशिप का टाउन प्लानिंग, NA, टाइटल, एयरपोर्ट, एनवायरमेंट, एवरीथिंग आर देयर. देयर इज नो सरप्राइज इन द बिजनेस.
राइट.
मैं इतना सारा बिजनेस कर चुका हूँ, आपके सारे दोस्त भी कर चुके हैं. हमारा 70% टाइम गवर्नमेंट पे जाता है. 70%, and there is always a surprise.
Correct.
And we are the beggars to be very thing. After giving 50% our income to the government, right, to the local bodies, from Talati to the offices. What right, we are, हमने क्या किया है बिजनेस में, क्या कर रहा है बताओ. 40 tables and 140 permissions. Sorry, for 140 table and 40 permissions. आप क्या करते हैं बताओ मुझे. खा रहे सारे दिन, तो आपकी क्रिएटिविटी कहाँ जाएगी? Correct. आपकी कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन, आपकी क्वालिटी कहाँ जाएगी? आप पूरे दिन यही पीछे पाल, क्योंकि आपको पैसा तो मिलता नहीं इंडस्ट्री की तरह. यू आर नॉट फॉल इन दैट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर स्टेटस. एक ही बिजनेस ऐसा है कि आपको पॉकेट से पैसा लाना है. बाकी सारी इंडस्ट्री इंडिया में सरकार पैसा देती है, सरकार सब्सिडी देती है, सरकार जमीन देती है, इंडस्ट्री में शेड बांधने के लिए पैसा देती है, जमीन पर खरीदने के लिए पैसा, उसके बाद स्टॉक पे पैसा, लोन, उसके बाद मशीनरी पे पैसा, आपकी उगरानी बाकी है उसके लिए पैसा.
True, so true.
And you don't have any money support from the banks. There are multiple reasons. So what I coming to say कि ये गिफ्ट में सारा solution under one roof. We have now commitment and they are under pipeline 7 million square feet, 70 lakh square feet.
Right.
मैंने अभी तक किसी को चाय नहीं पिलाई. Can you believe this, आनंद जी?
क्या बात?
मैं सीरियसली आपके माध्यम से बता रहा हूँ आपके चैनल से और आपके साथ, अभी तक ऑलमोस्ट 72 लाख स्क्वायर फीट का कंस्ट्रक्शन डिलीवर, अंडर डिलीवर एंड पाइपलाइन. अभी तक मैंने किसी को मिठाई या चाय नहीं पिलाई है. पैसा दूर की बात.
Which is a huge deal for country like India.
Absolutely a red carpet, not the red tapeism. जो सही मायने में. So that is a gift.
Right.
तो वी हैड, एंड दैट्स व्हाई मैंने बोला अच्छा किसी के पास अगर पैसा नहीं है बाप दादा का ज़मीन का, और ज़मीन का प्राइस आपको पता है, तो वो कैसे बिजनेस करेगा कंस्ट्रक्शन? तो दैट फैसिलिटी यू हैव इन गिफ्ट. आपको 10% पैसा भरना है, ज़मीन का पैसा पोजीशन मिल जाता है, आपको धीरे धीरे ज़मीन का पैसा देना है, धीरे धीरे आपको बेचना है, धीरे धीरे बनाना है.
Right.
And with the best standard practice, construction practice.
And this all policies that are transparent is reflecting about so many companies coming to Gift City, international companies coming to Gift City. There is tax benefits. There is no red tapeism, as you just said.
पूरा मतलब you have 10 years when you start the business, no
Correct.
income tax, no stamp duty, no GST, no electrical duty.
Right.
तो ऊपर इसके ऊपर rent subsidy to
Right.
the client. So
Right.
what not? That's the tax part तो अलग ही चीज हुआ.
I think Gift will be a jewel in the crown of the nation. I think eventually, probabilities already.
Not only the ITITs.
Right.
Aircraft leasing, ship leasing, insurance, arbitration. There's a foreign university. Now there's accounting. परसों ही आया. मैं आपको बता दूं आपके माध्यम से. Accounting firms. So they're eligible for all the cross-sectional society now.
Okay. Oh, huge.
SEZ, non-SEZ, DTA area,
Nice.
and the riverfront touching to that, and the quality
Correct.
of life.
Correct. Correct.
वो पैंडेमिक के बाद सबको अभी पता चल गया
Right.
कि यार इसका भी कुछ एडवांटेज
Value
होता
hai.
है यार.
Correct. Right. Jakshay bhai, talking about your personal side, I know that you are a very avid golfer. You go across the world to play golf at the greatest golf courses possible. Tell me, what is your other hobbies that you do, or how you spend your time when you are not working and when you are not sleeping?
So golf तो आपको पता ही है. तो my biggest my rituals are meditation, yoga, and fitness.
Nice, which is very visible on you.
Almost and because मुझे पता है कि अगर दूसरों को प्रेम करना है, आपकी फैमिली को, वाइफ को, बच्चे को, आपके काम को प्रेम करना है, तो पहले खुद को प्रेम करना पड़ेगा.
So true.
आपको फ्लाइट में नहीं होता है कि पहले खुद का ध्यान रखो, उसके बाद अपने बच्चे का
खुद का
ध्यान
नकाब पहन ले पहले. Correct.
सो आप अगर सही नहीं काम आपने, तो हाउ विल यू फिट फॉर योर फैमिली ऑल्सो.
Correct.
सो दैट्स द फर्स्ट नॉट हॉबी, माई रिचुअल्स.
Right.
उसके बाद सिंगिंग,
Right.
not the professional singing.
Okay.
But I love singing. Music is the biggest passion. Almost all the time I have a khana, kaam karna, music is in my with me.
Well, that is something that we absolutely, I don't think a lot of people would know about you.
But it's not something that I have a great acumen for singing. ऐसा नहीं है, but it's a bathroom singing type.
For your own self-joy.
Self-joy, and then retro is not something, the Kishore Kumar and all that are singing that I am. And of course, family quality time.
Right.
We play board games once or twice a week. That is for sure with the family.
Lovely.
That's rituals we have. I think this is basic. And the friends, family, social, and you know, enjoy from meeting people. लोग दूर भागते हैं.
Right.
कि अभी मैं आ गया हूँ, मैं किसी से बात नहीं करूँगा, यहाँ नहीं करूँगा, वहाँ नहीं जाऊँगा, मैं बहुत बिजी हूँ, ऐसा वैसा. So time is all about how you manage. It's how you enjoy meeting people.
Correct. And I must say that, like, you know, in spite of a busy schedule, you've accomplished so much, from very basics to like at the national podium you are right now. You have maintained yourself very well. It's very visible. So you have that self-love for
Grace
yourself.
of God, nothing else. Grace of God.
Absolutely.
And then I owe to look so much to my family, wife and children, and because of them, then their sacrifice and their convenience, and then
So
then
true.
उनका sacrifice के हिसाब से मैं I am here, to be very frank.
So nice of you to
बाकी
acknowledge as well.
nobody, and I'm not speaking is a lip service. आपका फैमिली का सपोर्ट नहीं होगा तो आप इतना नहीं कर पाओगे. That is for sure.
Correct. Absolutely true.
Jakshay bhai, today in this conversation we have a surprise for you. Somebody is joining in this conversation with us. Let's welcome her as a part of this conversation.
Who is that?
Oh my God!
Oh, wow.
So we have worked with this timing, and we ensured that we can give this surprise.
Oh,
Thank you so very much for being here. Right on.
no, perfectly. Thank you. Wow. It's a bye. Come.
Rupa, thank you so very much for joining us for this conversation. I am sure
Yes,
it's
surprise.
a privilege. It's all thanks to her.
Yeah.
Can't believe this.
Thank you so much having here.
Absolutely.
And, absolutely.
Rupa, I would ask you a couple of questions about your life. You've been very active with CREDAI, and you're playing a role at women's wing of CREDAI.
Yes,
I have talked with a lot of women CREDAI members in Ahmedabad, and they all talk so highly about you when you are referred by them. Tell me, what is your role, how you are engaged with the association?
So I have started with Gujarat CREDAI, and I was a convener to as a state convener. I was there for 2 years.
Right.
And I was not expecting that I can do this many work for our association. So of course there is a way.
Right.
So I learned while working with the association, and of course I am interior designer, but I haven't worked as a real estate developer in this field.
Right.
But I was working with Jaxay in the office, administration. I was knowing through him because he was very active in CREDAI, he was active in Garden. So I know how this real estate, these are all things that taken care by association, क्या problem है, क्या इसको कैसे solve करना है. So that is all I have learned through, actually I live CREDAI life.
Right.
Because of Jaxay. He was so active with the real estate association, like throughout my life. He was active. First, he was active with Xavier's Apex, then LD Engineering Association La. He was founder,
Trustee, alumni
association.
Trustee, and then Rahed, and then CREDAI. So I actually live that life, with
Right.
him.
So he keeps you busy.
It's not a collateral damage, no?
No. I always gain something.
I'm
So,
sure
yeah.
she's enjoying that
I'm
as well.
enjoying, yes. I always gain something while learning. अच्छा मेरा भी कुछ काम करे तो पीछे इसका कुछ चलता है ना, तो I'm learning that, no?
Right.
Because
My God.
so it is always I have learned so much from him because especially for CREDAI. And then I start going more often on the site, and I learned through my team also that
Right.
what we can do. Not only this is very man-centric business.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Global dominant
So
industry.
So as a woman, you have to do something in this industry. You have to that kind of team also. So I'm blessed with the national team,
Right.
my secretary, my joint secretary, and we are really working hard for this CREDAI Women's Wing. We have formed different committees like research committee. We have masterclass committee. We have mentorship committee. And we have different kind of we are CSR, labor welfare is there. But see, the people are seeing women as doing CSR activity and labor welfare, soft part.
Correct.
But what we are trying to get girls out of that comfort zone.
Right.
And we wanted to do much more there in their organization.
Right.
They can do now we have started this masterclass. Through masterclass, we are giving them so many different masterclasses, like for the marketing, for the brand, how to build your brand, how to take care of your sales, how to go, how to get your green building certifications.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we have celebrated the entire green building week.
Right.
Last, which was I think 3-4 months back, and where the entire nation took part.
Right.
All the builders, all the women, everyone, and they took different pledges, and we took different speakers every afternoon, and so we wanted to really we are working hard to get this girl out of their comfort zone.
Which is,
And,
I think,
yeah.
incredible work to do. And like what in this male dominant industry, what women can bring, the other aspect to it, the emotional,
Exactly.
psychological aspect that men can never think of. I think that's huge. Even at our level, at consulting level, we encourage a lot of women to come into consulting side. I have probably a lot of women working with me, one of the highest women team that I have in the office, and they do phenomenal work.
Yeah.
It's just this, given the chance, they
and
can outperform men, I think, very easily.
Women are
in a lot of
multitasking,
aspects.
I must tell.
Absolutely.
And what, see, this COVID has, I think COVID has learned a lot to people. See, I think there are few incidents happened in Maharashtra, and so their husband passed away, and wife was not knowing that where to sign, how to read the dastavez, how to read the
Right.
legal documents, no? So this is how we wanted to make them learn that
Right.
please get out of this comfort zone, come to your mainstream business and do something for your organization. That is what our main motto right
It's
now.
a phenomenal work that you're
Thank
doing
you
in the
so
industry for women.
Thank you.
Rupa Ben, you are wife to this stellar personality, Mr. Jaxay Shah.
You
I am a husband of this stellar personality.
which is equally true, which is equally true. But I'm sure the question I'm going to ask her that comes with a lot of challenges is what I think that you are a wife to Mr. Jaxay Shah, who is a national personality, who is involved at so many levels. You are also a mother to 3 children, and you are doing interior designing as a profession, and you are actively involved at CREDAI. How do you juggle around?
And a 4th generation in one roof.
Yeah, we are living 4 generations in
Okay,
one
that's
roof.
brilliant. You're taking care of 4
Just to-
generations.
just to
That
add
is something I
that,
did not know. So that's quite a feat that you are able to manage so much in a day. How do you do that?
As I earlier said, there is a will, there is a way. So I think your work, जैसे आपके आसपास बहुत कुछ होता रहता है तो आप बहुत कुछ करते भी रहते हो. No, it is not like your seat. So I think not being a housefly, I would always to be a honeybee kind of thing. No, constantly.
So that's a
was-
great analogy.
Super,
That's brilliant.
super. I will write down now.
Yeah, I know. Add it somewhere and use it where it makes sense.
So even my the person who are near to me, they all knows कि how you are handling everything, no, but हो जाता है. My God
So
knows my
inspiring.
family support. I would say definitely you need immense support from your family. My girls, my children, my son Jaxay, my mother-in-law, everyone. They all are always helping.
Right.
And they, with that support only, I'm doing, and of course, whatever we have that house support, जैसे बोलते हैं हमारे
Right.
आसपास के लोग जो हमें every day, मतलब हमारे काम में जो हमें help करते,
Absolutely.
I would say thanks to them also.
So nice.
Without them, we are nothing. So everything, whatever we are working, we are remotely working sometime. लाइक कहीं बैठे हैं, कहीं पे घर पे ये बोल देते हैं कि ये करना है, वो करना है, इसको यहाँ भेजना है, ये करो, वो करो, मम्मी को यहाँ ले जाओ, नो जक्षिकली रेडी करो, ये करो. सो दिस इज only because of whatever we have house staff, immense of their support, we are doing all this work.
So nice of you to acknowledge that. Even.
Yeah, for sure. No, so we are thankful to them also. Of course, my kids, my girls, they are always supportive to me. Like, मम्मा ये करो, वो करो, नो अभी इसमें आप इम्प्रूव ये कर सकते हो, ये वाले फील्ड में आप ऐसे कर सकते हो. सो Jaxay is always there. He is like constant.
support pillar that you have behind
yeah,
you,
he's a
yeah.
pillar. He's a like foundation.
Absolutely.
Whatever I am today. Yeah.
So nice. Jaxay
Vice
bhai,
versa.
Vice versa, it's back and forth. Great. All right, so Jaxay bhai and Rupa Ben, there is this tradition we have. We do a rapid fire question.
Oh,
A lot of
oh
things
my
in
God.
it. So
I feel like I'm in a college admission. Something.
that's what happens to celebrities. You have to manage the limelight. So I'm gonna start with you, ma'am, and
Okay.
then I'll come back to you, Jaxay bhai. I'm gonna read out the questions, and you can just give your quick answers that comes to your mind immediately.
How quick?
As quick as you can.
It's a rapid fire.
It's a rapid fire, yeah. So it has to be rapid and it has to be fiery, as it is it is told many a times in that famous national show that you see on the TV. Okay, so Rupa, you are an interior designer by hobby, and you have done many successful projects, and kudos to you for that. If not an interior designer, what would you have liked to become?
I would say naturalist. I love animal. I love flower fauna around me. So definitely, I love animals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do paintings, and my each and every paintings I have.
She has a whole
animal.
collection of the our paintings.
Nice.
Yeah, so I love for sure.
Lovely.
Naturalist.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
Your favorite cuisine?
that is really. I'm not at all foodie. So
It's very visible. You both are maintaining yourself.
I am exactly
But
reverse.
I would love home cooked food. That is, I would not say that any particular cuisine, but home cooked food, whatever I cook or whatever I cook for myself, that I love.
So then, one Gujarati item that you love the most out of home cooked food?
Carino ras, mango ras.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
That's Gujarati. So, you are a morning person or a night owl?
In the morning, because I'm night owl.
Complimenting.
See, this is the couple.
Absolutely.
मतलब अलग तो कुछ होना ही है.
100%. 100%. Opposite attracts.
Yeah.
Are you, one word for Jaxay bhai as father?
He's a friend,
Okay.
philosopher for sure, and guide.
Super. Lovely.
Three words,
Three
not
words.
one.
Great. It's huge compliment.
There are many, but three.
Very nice words.
Thank you.
One word or maybe three for Jaxay bhai
Oh,
as a husband.
I would say he's थोड़ा cheesy हो जाएगा, but complete man.
Wow.
The Raymond, the complete man.
थोड़ा cheesy.
No, but I think a lot of people would agree with that. Which female personality you look up to as an idol and why?
If living legend, I would say Sudha Murthy.
I thought so.
Nice.
I love her simplicity.
Writing and-
I love her writing, the way she touch.
Right.
Very basic, day-to-day life to
Right.
people. I love her.
Right. Brilliant. Your favorite travel destination?
Actually, I love traveling. So anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world, but particularly Europe.
Europe. And in
Any
particular,
place in Europe.
any place in Europe.
Any place in Europe.
is
I
the
love
brands
Europe.
that you like probably the
I
European
love,
feel.
yeah, I love Europe. Somehow
Nice.
I love.
Right. One message for all women entrepreneurs in real estate industry.
Do come out of your comfort zone. Do work for your organization, and you are multitasker for sure. Girls are
100%.
multitasker,
Yes.
and actually they have to just step out of their comfort zone, and they can do wonder for their organization, for themselves, for their families.
Brilliant.
Super.
All right, that was quite.
There's a great competition for me now. I have a deep stress now. There's a performance peer pressure now.
Otherwise, you have a tough task at winning. All right, Jaxay bhai, we'll come to you now. Person that inspires you the most.
Oh, no, because I'll not do a political statement, but of course, a living legend, Narendra Modi ji. Discipline, work ethics, vision, courage, and then commitment for the nation. Yeah, it's absolutely apolitical. There is no political. It's not something that I only praise or have a
Correct.
true sense.
It's very
Since
visible
long.
in work and
Since
his
long.
words.
Since long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Your favorite project, real estate project, not developed by Savvy.
In India and in Middle East, I think all the building of Shobha,
Okay.
I love and admire that.
Right.
Quality, the whole integration, from paint to piano, they product themselves in
Correct.
their one single roof. And absolutely great quality.
It's a brand that people love also. I think it's very well accepted.
And
brand
total
because of
integration
that.
also.
Yeah.
Everything under one roof they construct.
Right.
From doors to sanitary to everything they work.
Nice. Nice.
And with a proper quality check. So
Super.
I admire their work.
Nice. Your favorite activity with Rupa?
Morning chai to start with.
Nice.
Because that's my second chai after she just wake up.
Okay.
And then sometime evening walk and a drive.
Okay.
For pan or some coffee outside. That's
Nice.
the favorite time.
Nice.
We alone both together.
Nice.
Nobody else.
All right. And your favorite activity without Rupa when you are just by yourself?
Old movies on the TV. Sometime karaoke singing by myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a teaching
Nice.
lessons also from the karaoke because that's I do.
You take lessons right now also. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So it's not that much of a bathroom singing.
No, I'm trying to learn that.
All right, so nice. One mistake you made that you would like to correct if you could go back in time.
There are many.
Okay, so one or two, you can speak more if you want.
No, but so mistakes, so everybody does.
Correct.
But every mistake is a milestone. Every failure is a milestone how you learn. So it's not about, it's good about you fail or do mistakes. But if you don't learn something from mistakes, that's the problem. So I am always telling to everyone, it's good to fail. But more, it's better to how to fail. It's failed better.
Right.
It's fail better.
Right.
So that's thing in mantra. I do mistakes every day.
Right.
I have 1,000. I have a whole book of mistakes.
Right.
It's not one, to be very frank.
Correct. Okay. All right. One book that touched you the most.
Oh. My words. So all Ashwini Bhatt, all Kanhaiyalal Munshi, starting with the pattern Prabhuta and Gujarat no Nath. That has touched my Gujarati blood and to start with.
Right.
Olden days.
Right.
I think તમને ખબર છે કે નહીં ખબર નથી. કનૈયાલાલ મુનશી બહુ જ મોટા હિસ્ટ્રી રીડર
Right.
અને ગુજરાતનો નાથ અને પાટણની પ્રભુતા
Was written by him.
written in many books.
Okay.
જે ગુજરાતી બ્લડ ગુજરાતી પ્રાઇડ તમને હોય.
Right.
And of course freedom at midnight.
Right.
Because I go into that era whenever I read.
Right.
અને પછી તો અશ્વિની ભટ્ટ, there are many. અશ્વિની ભટ્ટની તમે કદાચ શૈલજા સાગરથી માંડીને
I have read that. When I started reading, I started with that book.
હા,
Yeah.
Ninja Bhargav,
Yeah.
Rupa Jaxay Shah.
it's like a live જે તમને કેમ
Ashka
live
Mandal,
telecast.
Ashka Mandal,
Mandal.
yes.
Ashka Mandal.
all.
Yeah.
And એવું કહેવાય કે when તમે જે વાંચો તમને એવું લાગે કે તમે જગ્યા પર લઈ ગયો યાદ આવે કે આ જગ્યા છે.
Right.
So that's how.
Yeah.
So those days even today I read.
I have named my daughter, elder daughter Ashka, out of that
Oh,
book. I had
beautiful
read.
name.
Yeah.
Ashka Mandal.
Yeah. If not a developer, what would you have liked to become?
Nothing.
Nothing.
seriously.
That's your
મેં તમને
destined,
કહ્યું,
absolutely. There was a choice,
absolutely
absolutely.
developer, that by choice, by commitment, by zunoon, by passion, everything.
And you've done so well with it.
That's what.
One message for all the real estate professionals.
Think of country, nation, society, and environment first, and then your business. Everything will come to you. The business and money will be a byproduct if you're committed to society, earth, and environment for sure.
That's an incredible message for everyone.
And that is given.
Very good.
It is not a rhetoric statement. It's not a lip service. I mean it. Whatever you give will give back to 5 times to you.
Right.
But you have to count with a money or a legacy or a goodwill or a good teaching to your family or your generation. It's in form, which form it will get you, that you have to decide.
So true. So true.
So that is
Yeah.
for sure.
Thank
That's
you so
true.
very much,
Thank
Jakshay
you.
bhai.
I
Thank you
know.
so very much, Rupa man, for being
No,
here.
no,
It
no.
was absolutely inspiring. It was
Thank
really
you for
nice to
having
It's
host
our
us.
you.
pleasure
Thank
that
you.
we are here.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for having this.
Thank you for being with us. For more such conversations, keep following us on our social media pages. The handles are The Real Estate Connect, TREC, both on Facebook and Instagram.